3 different Vande Bharat Express rakes in a single frame. Isn't that amazing? Hi Real Zone viewers, welcome to yet another interesting video on my channel. And today I'm at the Bengaluru Cantonment railway station. And here you can see this station is undergoing major redevelopment works. One of the oldest railway stations in Bengaluru. This is the main entrance of the Bengaluru Cantonment railway station. Presently you can see the underground subway work is in progress. Post that, the first floor towards the road level will be constructed to gain entrance into the railway station. And the new building is also under construction. And here I'm standing on a footover bridge. This was newly opened for the public, connecting the old platforms, that is from platform 1 to platform 2. And this is a pretty spacious and a wide footover bridge compared to the old one, which was pretty narrow. This train which just arrived is the Mysuru Darbhanga Bagmati Superfast Express. And here you can see the Udyan Express has been shunted on the middle line. And today I'm at the Bengaluru Cantonment station for a very special reason. One of the most debated, discussed hot topics in the recent time in several rail forums and on several social media platforms. There was a huge criticism and backlash after the SMET Bengaluru-Mumbai LTT Super Slow Express was inaugurated in the month of May. And the reason being the train takes 24 hours to connect Bengaluru to Mumbai. And the people demanded for a super fast train, but all we got from the railways was a super slow express. So the disappointment still holds strong in the minds of the people of Karnataka for not getting a super fast express. And now the only hope is on the Vande Bharat sleeper. So finally, the Vande Bharat sleeper has arrived, and the dream of getting a high-speed super fast train from the IT city Bengaluru to the financial capital Mumbai is inching closer. BEML, who is manufacturing the sleeper version of Vande Bharat Express, you must be already aware that the Vande Bharat sleeper is already running between Howrah and Kamakya. So now the BEML has dispatched 2 new rakes and has handed over to the Indian Railways. And Southwestern Railways Bengaluru division has received 2 new Vande Bharat sleeper rakes. And presently, 1 rake is here in front of me in Bengaluru Cantonment. So if you're wondering which is the other rake standing on my right, this is the Bengaluru Cantonment Madurai Vande Bharat Express. And here you can see the second Vande Bharat sleeper rake at KSR Bengaluru railway station. And this is the first time a Vande Bharat sleeper rake is entering the KSR Bengaluru railway station. So as I told you earlier, 1 rake is at Bengaluru Cantonment station, and due to space constraints, 1 rake is kept at Bengaluru Cantonment and 1 rake is kept here at KSR Bengaluru railway station. And both the rakes are being tested and is getting prepared for inspection and speed trials. So the technicians from BEML and the Integral Coach Factory are on board the rake, and presently they are doing the testing, and the rake will be prepared for inspections. And there is still no clarity about the route of the sleeper Vande Bharat Express. There is a lot of political pressure. The elected MPs of Karnataka are pressurizing the Indian Railways to run this train via Hubballi, because the railway minister in one of his speech had told that this rake will be running via Guntakal, Kalaburagi, Solapur. If the train runs via Hubballi, it will cater to 6 districts of Karnataka, that is Tumakuru, Chitradurga, Davangere, Haveri, Dharwad and Belagavi. And the distance via Hubballi will be 1,227 kilometers. And presently, the sectional speed is only 110 kmph if the train runs via Hubballi. If the train runs via Guntakal, the total distance will be 1,136 kilometers. There is a difference of 90 kilometers between the route via Hubballi and between the route via Guntakal. And if the train runs via Guntakal, Kalaburagi down Pune section is cleared for 130 kmph. So the train can run much faster. However, the problem is it will only cater to 3 districts in Karnataka, that is Raichur, Yadagiri and Kalaburagi, because the route passes through Andhra Pradesh. Therefore, there is objection by the MPs of Karnataka that they want this train to run via Hubballi. So there is still no final confirmation on which route this sleeper Vande Bharat Express is going to take. So the decision is still pending. Irrespective of the route, there is an anticipation that the Bengaluru-Mumbai Vande Bharat sleeper will cover in 18 hours. So what are your thoughts and opinions about this? Do let me know in the comments. What should be the ideal travel time taken for the Vande Bharat sleeper? Let us see how many of you are timetable experts, or how many of you are well versed on these two routes, one via Guntakal and one via Hubballi. So you can also suggest a timetable. Do post it in the comments, like what time the train should depart from Bengaluru and what time it should reach Mumbai, and what should be the return timings from Mumbai to Bengaluru. It'll be really interesting to hear from you what should be the ideal timetable and the time taken, and which route the Vande Bharat Express should take in order to reach faster, and which route is more beneficial for the people of Karnataka and for the people of Maharashtra. Due to security reasons, they're not allowing anyone to enter inside the Vande Bharat sleeper rake and to make any videography inside the train. The officials have strictly advised the technicians not to allow anybody inside the train. So unfortunately, I couldn't get a glimpse of the interiors. However, I'm assuming the interiors are very much similar to the Vande Bharat sleeper rake, which I covered before it was dispatched to Howrah and Kamakya. So anyways, if I get a chance to explore the interiors, I'll make a separate video and I'll definitely show you the interiors and what are the facilities available on this Vande Bharat sleeper rake. And for now, this is the coach composition of the 16-car Vande Bharat sleeper rake. So it has 16 coaches, or you can say 16 cars, out of which the first and the 16th coach is marked as B1 and B11. And because it also has the driver cab and the cockpit, the first and the 16th coach, that is B1 and B11, has only 28 berths. And the remaining the third AC coaches, which is the B2, B3, B4, these coaches have 67 berths. The ones which are showing 55, this is because these coaches, there is some space taken for the electrical equipments for the pantograph. And the A1, A2, A3, A4, these are the two AC coaches, and they have 48 berths. And one A3 coach has 44 berths. Probably this is again for the space taken for the electrical equipment and the pantograph. And H1, the most expensive and the most luxurious coach, the first AC coach, it has only 24 berths. One of the most luxurious coach in the sleeper Vande Bharat Express. So the first AC coach has only 24 berths, and it's divided into coupes and cabins. So the coupe is, it has only 2 berths. So coupe is marked as A, and G, which has only 2 berths with closed doors. So this is convenient for couples. And cabin B to F, that is B, C, D, E, F, these have 4 berths each. And this is convenient for a family of 4 who love to travel with utmost luxury, comfort and privacy. So as of now, there are a lot of questions pending with no answers. Firstly, which route the train is going to run on? What is going to be the frequency of this train? There were speculations that this train will run 5 days a week. However, with only 2 rakes, it cannot run 5 days in a week. So we don't know if BEML is going to dispatch another rake. So as of now, there is no clarity on the frequency of this Vande Bharat sleeper, nor which route is going to take, what will be the stoppages, what is going to be the timetable of this train, from which terminal this train is going to originate, whether it's going to originate from KSR Bengaluru or Bengaluru Cantonment or from Yashwantpur or from SMVT Bengaluru. There is absolutely no clarity on these details, and there is no clarity who is going to maintain this rake, whether it will be maintained at Bengaluru or will it be maintained at Mumbai. So a lot of questions are unanswered because the Railways is yet to confirm any of these details. So I'll get back to you with more updates and details once we get clear information from the Railways and from the confirmed sources. And I'll be eagerly waiting to see the best timetable in the comment section from you all. I would like to hear from you what should be the best timings for this train and what should be the total time taken by this train. So please do comment. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the Rail Zone. And I'll get back to you soon. Until then, it's bye from Harris. Take care. Bye-bye.